Video game difficulty is weird. At the bottom, the game basically lets you do whatever you want. At the top, one tiny mistake can destroy hours of progress. And between those two extremes are 7 completely different ways a game can test you. Some test your reflexes, some test your patience, and some test your ego. This is... Let's start with the easiest level, peaceful. This is when the game basically says, go have fun, I'll stay out of your way. Think Minecraft peaceful. You can build a giant house, make a farm, dig a giant underground base for absolutely no reason, and nobody is standing behind you saying, hurry up. There's no real pressure. And that's what makes this level interesting. You're not playing because you need to win. You're playing because you want to do something. Maybe you like building. Maybe you like exploring. Maybe you just like making a world that looks cool. The game is there to give you a playground, not a challenge. But then, the game decides to add something that can actually kill you. This is the moment a game first teaches you. You should probably pay attention. Subnautica is a perfect example. At first, the ocean seems beautiful. You're swimming around, collecting resources, building your little base, figuring out how everything works. Then you swim a little farther, and suddenly, the water gets darker. You hear something. You can't see it, but you know it's there. Now you're checking your oxygen, looking for the surface, thinking about how far away your base is, and wondering if going any deeper is actually worth it. That's the difference between peaceful and survivor. The game still wants you to succeed. It isn't trying to destroy you. But now, your actions actually matter. And for the first time, you start changing how you play because you're scared of what might happen. The world can hurt you. And once you learn that, you start playing differently. Now we get to the level most people actually think of when they hear, this game is difficult. The Challenger. Basically, normal mode. The game isn't just asking you to survive anymore. It wants you to be good. Land the jump. Shoot accurately. Dodge attacks. Do it again and again. And eventually, something really cool happens. You stop thinking about what you're doing. You're having the time of your life. And that's great. Until the game starts hitting you harder. Because once you're used to being good, losing feels a lot worse. Welcome to Veteran. This is where the game stops being impressed by button mashing. You can't just attack as fast as possible. You can't dodge randomly. You can't run into a fight and hope it works out. You have to actually learn the game. Because this is where something funny happens to gamers. You die, and your first thought is usually, that was bullshit. It was stick drift, it's the lag. Sure, the game really is being stupid. But sometimes, you just messed up. And that's what makes veteran difficulty so uncomfortable. Because now the game is showing you that you aren't as good as you thought you were. So you have two choices. You can keep blaming the game.
It sucks! This game sucks!
Or you can admit, okay, that was my fault. And that second choice is where you actually start getting better. The bear isn't just stronger than the wolf. It's less forgiving of the wolf's bad habits. But here's where things get really interesting. A game doesn't have to make you faster to make you harder. It can just give you more stuff to think about. That's Warlord. Take a game like Mountain Blade, Bannerlord. You're running an army. You've got money to manage, troops to recruit, gear to buy, cities to take. And then, bam, battle. And here's the brutal part. You can actually make the right choice and still lose. Maybe you win the battle but lose half your army. Maybe you conquer a city but spend so much money that your kingdom is broke. This is what makes Warlord different. Veteran asks, can you beat this fight? Warlord asks, can you keep everything from falling apart? You're not just controlling one character anymore. You're trying to keep an entire machine running. And when something breaks, you have to figure out why. Now we get to the level where failure stops being something you can simply reload. Unforgiven. Permadeath. One life, one save. You can play for hours and lose everything because of one bad decision. That's a completely different feeling. Normally, when you die in a game, you think, okay, I'll try that again. Here, there is no again. So you start playing more carefully. You check corners, you avoid fights you don't need. And suddenly, one of the biggest enemies in the game isn't the boss. It's greed. Because eventually you'll get that thought, I can probably get away with this. Until you can't. And that's it. Hours gone. This is where failure completely changes meaning. Normal difficulty teaches you, you failed. Try again. Permadeath teaches you, you failed. Now live with it. And finally, we reach the top of the food chain, Godslayer. This is where difficulty stops being about simply surviving and starts being about absolute precision. If you've ever seen an extreme demon in Geometry Dash, you already know how ridiculous this gets. The level can look almost impossible. Tiny gaps, constant obstacles, split-second transitions. And sometimes, you have to make the exact same movement at almost the exact same moment, over and over again. And here's the brutal part. You can spend hours getting further and further into the level, only to die near the end. And when that happens, you don't get to start from where you died. You go all the way back. And that is the 7 levels of video games. If you enjoyed, like and subscribe so you don't miss any other uploads.